how to discern what's a love feeling versus what's a fearful feeling in terms of how to relate to his partner. I want to start answering that with a story. I was about to go live now, and I got a request to get a second device to identify me properly. It said, well, find another device so that you can properly identify. Why do I say that? Because that's exactly what's happening all the time with everything we do. So what this person is asking me when they ask, how do you discern love versus fear? What that person is really asking me is, or asking himself, is how do I properly identify with me? What is my real ID? And so how do you discern what's love versus what's fear? So I wrote 3 things. First, establish the purpose. What is it that you're doing? You're looking for yourself. The reason why I bring that example is because it's everywhere, right? Like the whole planet, everything we do, what we are doing is seeking to satisfy our basic needs of love and safety and happiness and well-being and protection and fun and playfulness and ease and relaxation and abundance. Like, is it not that the reason why the whole planet is working endlessly every day so that they eventually get a chance to feel relaxed with a partner, with a pet, with a vacation, right? So why do we do that? It's because we're constantly searching for ourselves. We're constantly searching for qualities that already are inherent to our true ID, inherent to our true essence, inherent to our true nature, inherent to the present moment experience that is alive in us. And all of those qualities are already a part of us by definition of us being an expression of life, an extension of life that is loving and abundant, and all the qualities of a harmonious balance, like all of the qualities that life offers, we have by inheritance of being an expression of life. And so any dilemma that we face in the world, including how do you discern what's love versus what's fear in a relationship, it's all related to how are you relating to yourself internally, internal connection. I say that to start because we could spend years in therapy. Actually, I remember firing 2 therapists many years ago when I couldn't figure out relationships. I just ended up firing 2 therapists because I didn't feel like they were helping me. And so this has been a really long process for me. And I'm just now starting to understand that connection to my true self after 7 years of dedicated daily practice. And so it takes time, but it's so worth it because it's what we all seek. And so we need to start with asking, what's the purpose? What is it that I'm searching for? Am I in a job because, like, name it? What is it that you're searching? Am I in a relationship because, name it? What is it that you're searching for? Because the external thing is not what ultimately satisfies us. What satisfies us is the felt sense experience, like the feeling of ease, the feeling of safety, the feeling of relaxation, the feeling of love, the feeling of patience, the feeling of kindness, the feeling of balance. And so when we expect someone else to give that to us, we're demanding from other people to give us that thing that we just disconnected from inside. So how do you discern what's love versus what's fear? The first is, what's the purpose? Like, what is it that you're actually asking? And from there, now the question makes sense. That's why I started with the whole, what's your real ID, from like the just having to log in for this conference, for this conversation. So that's the first thing. Then the second thing, what is it that you're feeling right now? This person was feeling insecure. He told me he was lacking trust, is what he said. He wasn't feeling that he could trust himself because he has all of these feelings inside that are pulling him in different directions. What are you feeling indicates how are you relating to the present moment. So the feeling is the path. The present moment is the path. Because what am I feeling right now inside is going to determine how connected I am to my true self right now, or how separate I am from my true self right now. And so like I can check right now. I've been tapping in, but so I would sit and I would check. Oh, I love feeling relaxed. I love feeling at ease. I love being able to breathe. So just from that, I could sense that I'm in love. I love it. That I am discerning what love is. Why? Because I feel it. I feel it. So, but you could say, but that's not love. I would say that I did not know what love was, I have to say. I thought love was a felt sense of sacrifice for God knows how long. But okay, the reason I am adding that is because knowing what love is requires that we start going inward and start sifting. What is it that we feel? And refining that feeling. We're going to learn so much about ourselves, about our beliefs, about like what I just told you. I thought love was sacrifice. We start to learn those things. And as we learn, we discern, oh, that's not, I'm identifying with something that is not myself based on my past history. And so we choose to put it aside. But what else is here? What can I align with that's in alignment with my true self? And you get to know by how you feel. It's a feeling. It's very silent also in there. And so the third thing, identification. So the feeling, the thing to discern about the feeling is what are you identifying with? So your true nature is going to be find all of the good feeling qualities that you can possibly imagine. That's what love is. So I have here a list from a course that I was doing on nonviolent communication. It's called Universal Needs List, and it's basically a list of human needs that we try to meet, but we try to meet them because we haven't learned that these qualities are already part of us. As an example, you have here a felt sense of stability and safety and trust and freedom, autonomy, fun, adventure, acceptance, care, compassion, creativity, healing, honesty, integrity, to name a few. Clarity, awareness, discernment, purpose, faith, hope, peace, presence, being here and now. These are, as per nonviolent communication, which they're doing a fantastic job at helping us tap into these needs to begin with, because these needs are what we have been disconnecting from. And so the reason I'm bringing this up is just a side note. Love, life, the life that we are, by definition, includes all of those qualities. And we already have them because we are an expression of life. Just like if we were an expression of an apple tree, we would look like an apple and taste like an apple. And even if someone makes apple juice, we still have the qualities of an apple. And so we are an expression of life, created by life, equal to life. And even if we made something of ourselves that we weren't, unlovable, untrustworthy, insecure, whatever it is that we made out of ourselves through past experiences and pains and hurts, we're not that. We could be the apple juice, but we still have all the qualities of the apple. We could have had a lot of difficult experiences, but we still have the qualities of life. And that's what we're searching for all the time. With the feeling, what are you identifying with? Are you identifying with the feeling that is in alignment with the qualities of the universe? Or are we identifying with the qualities of fear? And you can find another list, all of the qualities that fear feels like. You will feel them, but they're not you. So resentment, blaming, wanting someone else to be wrong, it's a quality of fear. You're basically defending, you're attacking another person. So that's attack is not love. Defending yourself, it's not loving yourself, because you have doubted that you are the apple, that you are the expression of life. So no attack, no defense, no blame, no judgments, no hatred, no clinging, no grasping, no distortions of truth, because you are truth. And so you're going to feel, you have a felt sense of either loving attributes or fearful attributes at any given moment. And so it's, what are you identifying with? That's going to help you start discerning. Oh, I'm identifying right now with distrust because I feel like I can't trust you. Is that a loving attribute? No. So I am not identifying with my true self. I'm identifying with a past experience, some pain, and I feel it. It doesn't feel good. So that's what I wanted to say to that answer. There are three things. Basically, define your purpose in the beginning, understand your feelings, and then the third part was the identification, which I included already. Just look around and at the, every single spiritual teacher is saying the same thing. I was thinking of something the other day that I said with regards to physics. I was saying that your true essence can't be created and it can't be destroyed. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, that sounds like what I learned in my first year of physics. Like, energy can't be created and it can't be destroyed. Anyway, yeah, it's all over. That's what we're here for. That's what we're realigning with. Ask questions, and may the qualities of all that is real become self-evident, and may we choose to align with them in every moment.